Good evening. West Yorkshire's Fire Authority is warning that new government spending restrictions could cost lives. The Chief Fire Officer says next year's budget is £4 million less than he needs to maintain minimum safety levels.
The West Yorkshire Fire Service has undergone a recruitment freeze for the past 2 years. Last year, cuts of £800,000 had to be made. This year, the authority says the spending restrictions are far worse.
If we've got to knock fire engines off the road, which is a possibility, someone will wait longer for a fire appliance, and if there's human life involved, obviously the dangers increase.
The Fire Authority says it will plead with the Home Office for more money. The alternative is no new recruits and a service below minimum standards.
5 members of the campaign group Women Against Pit Closures have occupied part of the Markham Main colliery in South Yorkshire, one of 10 pits facing closure in the new year. The group, which includes Anne Scargill, the wife of the NUM president, have locked themselves in a conference room to protest at the closure plan.
The 5 women arrived at Markham Main at 11 o'clock this morning. They walked into the colliery, taking British Coal officials completely by surprise, and occupied a conference room. British Coal evacuated and sealed off the building, but some miners were able to shout messages of support through office windows.
They're feeling high-spirited. I mean, what they've done has already been an achievement. The coal board are in a flat.
These men have done everything the government's asked. They've increased productivity, they've towed the line and they're stabbed in the back. They can't fight. If they do anything, they'll lose their jobs, they're troublemakers, and so the women have got to do it, and I think that's sad.
Throughout the day, bouquets had arrived from across Britain, offering messages of support for the women, who say they're prepared to continue their protest for up to 3 days.
And that's it for me tonight. Now the national weather forecast from Michael Fish. Good night.
Good evening to you. Looks a little bit, I suppose, like the hills behind Crathley, but the real ones tomorrow, I think, may well have a covering of snow. But more about that in a minute. It's basically a changeable picture. One day rain, one day fine, another day rain. Today we had the rain as that particular frontal system moved on south down across the country. Tomorrow a little bit of a ridge and then a new front for more rain on Sunday. Fair bit of cloud around at the moment, but it is beginning to clear away. There's also some rain on the radar and a scattering of showers in western Scotland. But both of them, as you see here on the computer, will be moving on, clearing the south coast during the latter part of the night. That is with the exception of the far southwest and the Channel Islands, and we're going to keep those wintry showers across the north. It's also quite breezy at the moment, a stiff northwesterly wind, but that too will die down in 1 or 2 sheltered spots like southeast Scotland, northeast England, East Anglia, and it is in those areas where that temperature might just about dip down to below freezing. And it's certainly going to be a colder night virtually everywhere, although still on the mild side in the extreme southwest there. But of course, with those temperatures dropping below freezing and the late rain, watch out for some icy patches on the road in the morning, and those wintry showers not helping things in the north of Scotland either. Little drizzle to end the night in the far southwest. That'll clear away, I think, first thing, and then for most parts it'll be a dry day, a reasonably bright one, with a fair amount of sunshine. Still those wintry showers running across the north of Scotland, and there will be some cloud floating across every now and again over England and Wales as well, blotting out the sunshine, and a veil of cloud beginning to spill in from the west into Ireland in the second part of the day. But all eyes, of course, are on Scotland for tomorrow. First of all, for the wedding at Crathley. It's certainly going to be cold and windy, if nothing else. There might be the odd snow shower close by, but I think probably it's going to stay dry, as indeed it should do for the second day of the conference in Edinburgh. But there too, cold and quite windy, and it's going to be a cold, breezy day really countrywide. Temperatures at best around 7 or 8 degrees. Moving into Sunday, as we saw at the beginning, a new frontal system coming in from the west. It's going to be spreading rain across most parts of the country. That rain quite heavy in the north, preceded by snow over the mountains. Every chance it might brighten up, though, in the second part of the day in the east.